Hello and good morning. Thank you for watching CNN News 18. I'm Sharon Elizabeth Matthew. Let's begin this bulletin regarding the exit polls that came out last night. Now, the exit polls are indicating a potential majority for Congress in Haryana, with projections also showing Congress National Conference alliance leading in Jammu and Kashmir. Voting for the 90 assembly seats in Haryana has concluded with a voter turnout of 61%. Nagar recorded the highest turnout at 69.91%, while Mewat followed closely at 68.28%. In contrast, Gurgaon, Faridabad, Sonipat reported lower turnouts of 49.97%, 51.90% and 58.27% respectively. As the state prepares for counting day on October 8th, Congress leader Bhupender Singh Hooda expressed confidence in an exclusive interview with CNN News 18, stating that the party expects to win more than 60 seats. Meanwhile, the BJP has urged caution, emphasizing that all is not lost until the final results are declared.
जी बिल्कुल बहुत बढ़िया मेजॉरिटी आएगी and I can tell you we'll do extremely well and definitely we should get 60 plus.
There is a lot of talk about you being happy, unhappy, the bringing in of Mr. Ashok Tanwar in the late hours. Was that a message to you? Your meeting with Sonia ji said that all is not well within the Congress party. Your thoughts?
Well, let me tell you, all is not well with the media because all this that you're saying is not right. It's not correct. But yes, I think all of us should be very, very happy with the kind of results that are predicted. We had predicted this earlier, and now even your exit polls are putting a stamp on it. So let's just wait for the 8th.
But ma'am, if it is 60 out of 90 as you're claiming, and most of the exit polls, the average
said
seems to be 55, wouldn't that be considered a win for Mr. Hooda? Wouldn't he naturally be the front runner for Chief Minister?
See, that is for the High Command to decide. This has been my constant all along. And that's been a constant with the High Command and the way our party works. When we win a state, usually we have a CLP meeting, and then onwards it goes to the High Command. And it's left for the High Command to decide.
But you are also one of the chief ministerial contenders.
Well, let's see. Overall, all of us have contributed, especially the workers, under the guidance of Rahul ji, his yatra, his work, the whole environment that is created in the country today. I think that is the major contributor towards this victory, and all of us have worked hard on the ground.
Many have also said that the reason why Congress has done so well in Haryana, at least as far as the exit polls are concerned, is because of Jat anger. How much would you attribute it to that?
See, there's anger in every section. Whether I won't like to single out one community. There's anger in every community, and the results will prove that.
But I want to go back to that question. If it's 60 out of 90, a bulk of the candidates happen to be Mr. Hooda's choice, don't they? That was also one of your problems.
Ultimately, they are all Congress choice, and it's the High Command's choice.
So, ma'am,
everybody gives recommendations. There are other inputs and the host of things which go into deciding who the candidates will be, as well as who the chief minister will be.
We interviewed him a short while back, and he said, "Kisan, Jawan, Pahalwan, sab log naraz hai Haryana mein."
And even beyond that.
Even beyond Kisan, Pahalwan, Jawan.
Yeah.
See, in Haryana we say Chhattis Biradari.
Yes.
Chhattis Biradari naraz hai, whether it is the urban voter or the rural. And I think that includes everybody, whether it's the poor, whether it's the agrarian, whether it's the middle class, whether it's the traders, shopkeepers, industry, everybody. Even employees, I think every section.
Okay, one final word. What about women? Because there's been a lot of focus about Haryana women vote this time around.
Yeah, definitely. Women are playing an important part because of the inflation, rising prices. They are the ones who've been hit the most, how to run a household. Sometimes I think they are a forgotten factor.
So you are confident that you will not be forgotten as one of the chief ministerial hopefuls post 8th once this result fructifies?
Haryana's first.
As I said, it's for the High Command to decide.
Haryana has never had a woman chief minister.
No.
You could be it.
That remains to be seen. High Command will decide. That's my common refrain.
Okay.
एग्जिट पोल में कांग्रेस को बहुमत देखते हुए सरकार बनाने की बात की जा रही है, क्या लग रहा है?
देखिए, एग्जिट पोल तब आए, वो तो कभी ठीक भी निकल जाते हैं, कभी गलत भी निकल जाते हैं, लेकिन हम तो पिछले कितने दिनों से कह रहे हैं, जब से हमने कैंपेन शुरू किया है, कि लोग मन बना चुके हैं अब की बार हरियाणा में कांग्रेस सरकार।
The exit pollsters, right now the trends, the poll of polls show that the National Conference Congress combined is going to emerge as the single largest pre-poll grouping. Some have given you numbers which also put you in firm place with majority numbers. C voter says you may get up to 48 seats in the top range. And the People's Pulse say you may get 46 to 50 seats. So that's more than the halfway mark. How would you see these numbers? Although the BJP believes they will emerge as the single largest party. Your thoughts?
Well, though these are exit polls, these are not actual results. But as if they stand, I think they are in line with what we could gather and what we could sense from the ground. I campaigned throughout the valley, and the atmosphere, the reaction, the participation of the people, and the reason for the participation of the people were all, tremendously, in line with what exit polls suggest to, give up as a result. So I don't see anything dramatic happening other than this, though I'll be very careful that these are exit polls. These are not actual results. But as you asked the questions, I would say that these are in line with the atmosphere, the involvement and the reason for involvement of the people in the election, their participation. This was, reflected on the ground.
One interesting scenario, if it is that the voter votes differently in Jammu region and voter votes differently in the Kashmir region, and two parties have a position where they have anywhere between 25 to 35 seats each. What happens then? And one of them is National Conference, the other one is the BJP.
Well, that is a hypothetical question, but I would give
one of the pollsters has shown a
category.
trend like that, so that's why I'm asking
Yeah,
you.
well,
Dainik
I
Bhaskar
would-
has
I
shown
would want
something
to-
similar.
I
Yeah.
would want to give one categoric answer at this moment, and that is under no conditions, under no circumstances, National Conference is going to make an alliance with BJP. That's a categoric answer, and the option of an alliance with BJP is closed. Other than that, let's wait for the actual results to come out.
Mr. Rula, through the campaign, I think towards the fag end of the campaign before the last phase, your leader, Mr. Omar Abdullah, publicly said that he was concerned about why Congress and Mr. Rahul Gandhi was not campaigning enough in Jammu. Congress, of course, is fighting a bulk of its seats in Jammu. Do you think this is a cause for concern? Again, I don't have the breakup of the individual division between NC and Congress, what the exit pollsters are saying. But would this be a concern to you that Congress was not able to get as much of a strike rate as in Jammu as you folks are being projected to get in Kashmir?
As an individual, yes, I also think that Congress should have campaigned more in both in Jammu and Kashmir regions. I think that they concentrated most of their campaigning in Haryana for the reasons best known to them. But as the, actual results come closer, the things that we get to hear is that National Conference along with Congress is going to do good, is going to do better. In terms of a strike rate, yes, there are certain questions that I would want to ask of Congress throughout the nation, not only in Kashmir. They tend to, pitch for the seats where they are not sure of winning, while as the coalition partners would otherwise be in a better position to win those seats. I can, quote an example of a couple of seats in Kashmir Valley itself, where Congress pitched very hard, and as a result of that, I individually thought that would harm the prospectus of both National Conference and Congress. So strategically, they could do better. It's a friendly advice to them. They could do better. This reflects in many elections in other parts of the country. They should, they should accept the reality of being a helper or to play second fiddle at many places where they want to believe that they are in the better position, or they should be the leaders of the team.
Your thoughts on the exit polls? बीजेपी को कह रहे हैं कि 25 से 35 के बीच में या 25 से 32 के बीच में बीजेपी आकर रुक जाएगी. National Conference emerging as a very, very strong entity among the exit pollsters.
Actually, exit polls, they are exit polls. That's the fact. But definitely, we will improve our tally, and I am sure that ultimately we are going to form the government, because you will see that a large number of people, they have been elected, they shall be elected as independents, and NC, as they are claiming, even exit poll they are telling, they won't reach that figure which they are telling. But BJP will definitely cross 35. We are very much sure. And other people, even in Jammu also, we have a very strong hold. Some of the people, they have stood independently, and they are going to win the elections.
But do you believe you will be the single largest party? Because the governor will invite the single largest party first. So between the BJP and the National Conference seems to be the competition right now, Nirmal Singh ji. In Haryana, it seems to be a one-way race for the Congress as per the pollsters. They are getting at least 2/3, 60 seats minimum. Ji.
So far as Jammu and Kashmir is concerned, we shall be the single largest party, and we are sure that LG will definitely invite BJP to form the government.
I'm happy that after 10 years, we shall have a government here which will be a stable government, led by National Conference. And I see a situation that National Conference and Congress, so it will be a stable government. They will have their numbers. The trend is that, and other secular, parties can also join. I will not be surprised that CPM will have a seat. He will join. Altaf Bukhari Sahab may consider. So it will be a stable government because, first of all, the National Conference, then Congress, then even PDP, and if Congress and this PDP also join, it will be a very stable government and no friction. And I am so happy that after 10 years, I am looking to the future, a stable future politically for the state. And it will be a government that will run its course, and there will be no political tension around. This is my feeling this evening, and I am celebrating this moment.
Ravinder Raina, do you agree, disagree with Mr. Saifuddin Soz?
Sir, I do believe that BJP will emerge as single largest party. What I have witnessed in whole of the Jammu and Kashmir, the way people supported Bharatiya Janata Party,
Where will
I
you
am
get
quite
the numbers?
sure.
Where will you get the numbers?
I hope that we will touch the 35 number of seats, and with the support of some independent candidates from Kashmir Valley and some of the like-minded groups, we will be in a position to form the government in Jammu and Kashmir. I have seen people rushing in the rallies addressed by Honorable Prime Minister Modi Sahab, Honorable Home Minister Amit Shah Sahab, and all the BJP stalwart leaders.
That is
during
a
this
situation
election
that
campaign.
prevailed the other day. It is today that the votes are being counted, and around the corner there is a situation that it will be a stable government led by National Conference and Congress. And of course, PDP will
Not
also
at all,
join.
sir.
I have a
National
feeling.
Conference.
You will see the
I
numbers.
believe,
Where will
sir,
you get numbers that you will form the government?
We will get number. We will win around 35 seats, and
Numbers
with the
are
support
not
of
available
some
to you.
like-minded
Numbers
groups
are
and
not
independent
available to you.
candidates from Kashmir Valley, we will
There are
form
no
the government,
groups
sir.
available.
I
There
am
are no
quite
groups
confident.
available.
Let's wait for October 8. Let's wait for October 8, the day of counting, and I am sure
the
that
results
some
are
of the news
before
channels,
us.
those are
The writing is on the
projecting
wall.
the
It
BJP
will be a
numbers
stable
review.
government after
Up
10
to
years.
32.
There is a view that
Led by
many
National
of these
Conference
independent
and
smaller
Congress
parties,
will-
if they become kingmaker,
It
if no
will be
party
National
crosses the
Conference,
halfway mark, then
led
these smaller
coalition,
parties would prefer
maybe
to ally
Congress
with
and
the
PDP
party that is
also
ruling
join.
at the center, for obvious reasons. How would you respond to that, Saifuddin Soz?
You see, it can be a situation if in Delhi there is a BJP-led government.
Yes.
There is a BJP government. But here there is no scope for BJP. BJP doesn't have even figure to exist as the second largest. How do you bring in BJP this
but
year?
Mr. Soz,
It will be a stable government. I am happy. Kindly listen to me. It will be a stable government led by National Conference, and other secular parties will also join Congress and PDP. A very stable government.
Sir, I do believe that BJP will emerge as single largest party. What I have witnessed in whole of the Jammu and Kashmir, the way people supported Bharatiya Janata Party,
Where will
I
you
am
get the
quite
numbers?
sure
Where
that
will you get the numbers?
I hope that we will touch the 35 number of seats, and with the support of some independent candidates from Kashmir Valley and some of the like-minded groups, we will be in a position to form the government in Jammu and Kashmir. I have seen people rushing in the rallies addressed by Honorable Prime Minister Modi Sahab, Honorable Home Minister Amit Shah Sahab, and all the BJP stalwart leaders.
That is
during
a
this
situation
election
that
campaign.
prevailed the other day.
The-
It is today that the votes are being counted, and around the corner there is a
Sir,
situation that it will
I
be
believe-
a
I believe-
stable government
I believe,
led
sir,
by National Conference and Congress, and of course PDP will
Not
also
at all,
join.
sir.
I have a feeling.
National Conference.
You will see the
I
numbers.
believe-
Where
I
will
believe,
you
sir,
get numbers that you will form the government?
We will get number. We will win around 35 seats, and with the
Numbers are
support
not
of
available
some
to you.
like-minded
Numbers
groups
are
and
not
independent
available to you.
candidates from Kashmir Valley, we
There
will
are
form
no
the government,
groups
sir.
available.
I
There
am
are no
quite
groups
confident.
available.
Let's wait for October 8. Let's wait for October 8, the day of counting, and I am sure
The
that
results
some of
are
the news
before us.
channels, those are
The
Sosa,
writing is on the
projecting
wall.
the
It will
BJP
be a
numbers
stable
review.
government after
Sosa,
10 years.
32.
There is a view that
Led by National
many of these
Conference
independent
and
smaller
Congress
parties,
will-
if they become kingmaker,
It-
if no
it will be
party
National
crosses the
Conference,
halfway mark, then
led
these smaller
coalition,
parties would prefer
maybe
to ally
Congress
with
and
the
PDP
party that is
also
ruling
join.
at the center, for obvious reasons. How would you respond to that, Saifuddin Soz?
You see, it can be a situation if in Delhi there is a BJP-led government.
Yes.
There is a BJP government. But here there is no scope for BJP. BJP doesn't have even figure to exist as the second largest. How do you bring in BJP this
but
year?
Mr. Soz,
It will be a stable government. I am happy. Kindly listen to me. It will be a stable government led by National Conference, and other secular parties will also join Congress and PDP. A very stable government. I am happy after
And then
10
Rahul
years, Jammu and Kashmir people will have a relief in political terms. It will be a stable government, and they will enjoy
So
the
sir,
fruits of
Ravinder Raina wants to
development.
respond, and then Rahul Shivshankar has a question for you. Yes, Ravinder Raina.
Yeah, please.
Sir,
please
Professor
do.
Sosa, with all due regard and respect, I would like to ask you a question. If BJP emerged as single largest party, and then there are some sizable number of independent candidates, there will be a government in Jammu and Kashmir that will be the most stable government, and that government will be the people's friendly government. That I do believe.